Local productions seen on Delta College Public Media are made possible with support from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Dateline Delta. I'm Dick Dolinsky, a member of the Delta College Foundation Board of Directors. On today's show, we will visit Delta's Downtown Midland campus and take in a unique baseball game. We'll learn about the follow-up, now in its 8th season, and hear how a student is finding their way, the Delta way. To conclude today's program, we'll go out for a walk on the main campus trail system and learn about the Visiting Artist Series.
And then you have this horizon.
Look, you want to look at this? What's the description for hornblende?
I'll come around, make sure you're all set up. Okay.
All right, so we're going to do a side-to-side anastomosis.
Associate in Arts.
Delta College provides convenient access to education through its downtown centers, strategically located in the heart of the three counties. To tell us more about what vital resources the Midland Center has to offer, we spoke with Marcy Carter, manager of the Downtown Midland Center.
Welcome to Delta College's Downtown Midland Center. We are located at the base of the Poseyville Bridge, just walking distance from the Great Lakes Saloon Stadium, the Tridge, and the shops and restaurants of Main Street, and we are thrilled to be part of this vibrant downtown community. The Midland Center opened its doors at this new location in summer 2021. We offered our first classes in the 2021 fall semester. Since then, we've grown to having around 500 registered students per semester. Our building was built with a STEM focus, featuring state-of-the-art biology and chemistry labs, a full certified nursing assistant program training lab, and 2 computer labs. We have 5 general classrooms, an active learning space, and a beautiful conference room. Students can take classes in Midland to complete their CNA certification, Michigan transfer agreement, as well as the Associates in Arts and general courses for transfer and occupational programs. We proudly offer resources for students to guide them through their education at Delta, including full-time admission support and academic advising. We offer instructional support such as tutoring and library research assistance weekly, and financial aid or FAFSA support monthly. Students can check out anatomy and physiology models to aid in mastering biology course material. A student food pantry is also available at the center. Our center hosts community and student support and engagement opportunities such as financial aid workshops, registration events, Grad Fest, and events that support important issues like voters registration and civic awareness. We partner with our transfer universities to have representatives available from Davenport, Northwood, Ferris, Central Michigan, and Saginaw Valley State University each month. So Delta students can plan their transfer path conveniently right here in Midland. We proudly work with schools in Midland County to provide courses for dual enrollment students, allowing them to take classes at Delta while completing their high school curriculum, all while staying right in Midland County. Some of our students' favorite areas on campus are the 3rd floor roof garden that provides a nice outdoor patio area for meeting, studying, or having lunch, and the student commons area where students can use computers and printers, have study groups, or just relax and complete a puzzle, read a book, or play a game. The group study area, our first come, first serve hoteling spaces, and our other soft spaces around the center provide lots of opportunities for students to study and connect with others. Our students enjoy our proximity to local coffee shops and restaurants and take advantage of local offerings like the Trails by the River and Main Street events like Balloon Fest, River Days, and the Summer Art Fair. Being part of such an active and engaged community makes the Midland Center a unique and exciting place to learn and work, providing a wonderful venue for our community to achieve their personal, professional, and academic goals. Our building is open to the public, and we welcome you to come in and see what we have to offer. Please like us on Facebook at Delta College, Downtown Midland. Our Midland Center students enjoy having a campus close to home that provides them the opportunity to take courses close to where they work and where they live. For more information about the Midland Center, contact us via the information on your screen.
The Delta College baseball team recently got the chance to step onto a professional field, playing a doubleheader against Mid-Michigan College at the home of the Great Lakes Loons. It was a unique opportunity for the athletes to play like the pros. Let's check it out.
Get there, Dave. Eat. Get him, Lake. Get him, Lake. Get him. Here we go. Achoo! Yes. Yes.
Final score of game number 1, Delta College 1, Mid-Michigan College 0 now.
Now in its 8th season, Delta College Public Media's only live production, The Follow-Up, is a weekly program centered on substantive discussions of economic, political, environmental, and local issues. Let's join in on a show already in progress.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Redford, and this is The Follow-Up. Public broadcasting here at Delta College has a long and storied history of local programming. That's kind of what we hang our hat on. So this particular program, The Follow-Up, began about 8 years ago. We're in the same time slot as Andy Rapp for Currently Speaking for about 25 years. Did a great job. It was an hour-long program, a call-in show. Ours is a bit different, although I would say many of the topics are the same. Ours is a half-hour show, and it's news, it's public affairs, and kind of talking about the news of the day. Our crew and I kind of talk about it every week. What are the things people are talking about? What's the buzz about? And we do the program. We bring on good guests who are very knowledgeable about certain topics that are important to viewers in this market, and We do it on a weekly basis.
I'm trying to be reflective.
There's definitely a need for this show. It's news, it's information, it's designed to educate and inform our viewers about important issues of the day. Sometimes the issues we do isn't the biggest breaking news, but there are important community affairs issues that I think viewers want to know about, and I think it's our responsibility as broadcasters to bring that to the viewers. In an election year, we did a lot of issues that nationally people were talking about that were important to the election and the campaign, the economy, immigration, voting rights issues. All of those we did on the show, but we broke them down on a local issue, brought local people in that are knowledgeable about immigration, the economy, and other issues that were important to this election, that turned the election. Post-election, of course, we did a lot of the analytics, why the President Trump won, what were the factors behind it, brought on local political scientists to talk about that, and again, broke it down in terms of the local environment. Lately, we've done bird flu, road funding. We're going to be doing some things on education, on drug addiction. It really runs the gamut, and we try to listen to the public, listen to our viewers. What is it they want to? What do they want to see? What do they want to hear? We bring it to them weekly. One of the options that we have to bring in guests for many years with the follow-up, and even currently speaking before that, we would bring guests right here to our studio. And then COVID hit, and of course the entire world changed, and as broadcasters we had to change along with it. We had to find guests who, because of the pandemic, weren't allowed to come into the studio and have close contact with us. So we brought in this AirBridge system, which is basically a remote Zoom link, and we can get guests from all over the country, heck, all over the world. Now, post-COVID, we've continued to have that an option for our guests who can dial in from Lansing, from Washington, from Hong Kong if they want. And that's a real blessing to us to do that. So I feel like it's really expanded the show in terms of the kind of issues we can do and the kind of guests that we can bring in who don't necessarily have to drive here. So the broadcasting industry, like a lot of things in life, over the last 20, 30 years have changed dramatically. And I think the advantage we have at public broadcasting at Delta College, we have a very stable workforce, I would say. The crew that helps me put the show on a weekly basis, they've been together a long time. We've been together a long time. I think that stability, that experience is critical to putting quality shows on the air week in and week out. A lot of time, some of the mainstream media are so quick to put on information, I think they lose track of sort of the facts, the truth behind some of the stories that go out there. And I think here at Delta Broadcasting, I think we're pretty much true to what we do. We're designed to educate and inform. I think the viewers want that from us. I think we're a stable program, bringing issues of the day that they want to hear with a lot of flash. So I want to thank the viewers, because I would not be here if it weren't for them turning on the TV or turning on the cable week in and week out to watch us. And I hope they like what they see, and invite them to join us for the follow-up on Tuesday nights here on Delta Broadcasting.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to find out more.
The next student feature is on Anthony Garza Kolka. As an Associate of Arts student with a concentration in social work, Anthony never misses an opportunity to experience other cultures and histories. At Delta, he is the co-chair for the Japan Club, which will partake in a study abroad trip this spring, and he is president of the Sociology and Action Club, which recently organized a trip to the Zeckelman Holocaust Center and Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History.
I hated school throughout like middle school and high school. I was a horrible student. I did not show up. I didn't do my work. I just didn't like being there. And then as soon as I actually started here, it was really welcoming. My professors were really helpful and really wanted me to succeed, and they made that evident. So it's been great. I love coming here. There's a really strong sense of community around campus. There's a lot of personal issues that I was going through, with whether it be bouts of depression or anxiety or any of those kinds of emotional kind of things. I did actually utilize Delta's counseling services. Between talking to them and talking to trusted faculty members, it really helped me get through a lot of those personal struggles and helped me stay focused and on top of things here. Currently, I am in my international humanities class, and I'm also one of the executive chair members of the Japan Club, which is a club made just to help students get ready for going to Japan and get familiar with some of the cultural aspects and travel stuff. You have to have cultural competence so that way you can serve more people than just people that are like you. So having the opportunity to go and experience a culture that is very different than my own would be very, very helpful. It'll help me get the tools to learn about other cultures and just other ways of life. I feel like I actually found something that fit who I was, and it fit something that I truly did care about. And I found something that to me is worth doing.
Delta College's main campus is centrally located between the tri-counties of Bay, Midland, and Saginaw. Trees, streams, and wildlife beautify the 640 acres, bringing tranquility. Years ago, Delta started a trail system for all to explore the beautiful sights. To get an update about the trail system, we talked to Stacy Schinkel, Facilities Administration Manager.
The Delta College Nature Trails consist of approximately 7 miles of trails on the main campus. The trails are located in the woods, along tree lines, in farm fields, and in open meadows. The trails are primarily dirt and grass. However, the grounds department has been working on laying wood chips throughout the wooded trails on campus. The trails are open to the public, so we encourage you to come out and explore the trails anytime between dawn and dusk. And the trails are open year-round to foot traffic and non-motorized bicycles. The facilities management staff is currently working on installing trailhead maps as well as directional signage throughout the trails. The main trailhead is located on the east side of campus at the covered bridge, and parking is available across from the covered bridge trailhead. There's also plans to install trailhead maps in the parking lots located off of 4 Mile Road, Delta Drive, and the southwest parking lot across from the Fine Arts Building, as well as the northwest parking lot out by the Dow Diamond. If you would like to see a map of the trails, please visit the Delta College Fitness and Rec Center Walking Trails website. Some wildlife you might see in the area are deer, turkey, squirrels, fox, a variety of birds, and maybe some ducks. I encourage you to come out, check out the trails, see our facilities, and enjoy the nature trail.
Just within the last 100 years, we humans, inhabitants of a small planet orbiting this unexceptional star, have learned where the galaxies are, what they're made of, and how they got to be that way. We've discovered that the universe was born in fire 13.8 billion years ago. and that it's been expanding and evolving ever since. But with new instruments on Earth and in space, we've begun to glimpse how much we still don't know about the cosmos. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'm here to guide you through a century of discovery about the past, present, and future of our universe.
Delta recently welcomed artist Matt Lewis to the college as part of its Visiting Artist Series. To hear more about this program and the visitor, we spoke to Andrew Reeder, Associate Professor of Art.
This is our third year of doing the Visiting Artist Series here at Delta. What we do is we invite a local regional artist to show their work in the Galleria on campus. Oftentimes they'll do a demonstration or give a gallery talk. Matt Lewis is a local artist and educator. He teaches at Swan Valley High School, has for a number of years, and has exhibited throughout the country, throughout the state, and has works in permanent and private collections throughout the country as well. Many of his students have attended Delta, and so we value his time and the opportunity to show off his work here at the school. The exhibit Being Time is a collection of paintings that explore the idea of both time and existence being inextricably linked. The paintings themselves evoke landscape, but aren't necessarily literal landscapes. They incorporate a linear structure that is fluid and is deliberate, but has a more of a stream of consciousness sense about it in its application. His application of the linear structure of his compositions, they look very similar because it's a kind of a meditative practice in applying the lines. And even though there's no measurement or specific metrics that are used in applying the lines, his way of applying it through a type of stream of consciousness practice has this very precise result that has a certain continuity from one canvas to the next.
But I wanted to talk about the format of the painting because, all the concepts I'm talking about, if they function correctly, if it's indescribable, okay, that's great. If it can do that, that is great. Like, I didn't do that, But if that happens, then I'm happy. I'll look at this one. These three are the exact same painting. The drawing is over there in that little case. They are as simplified as I can make them, meaning they're just line. Everything is super specific. The curve in the line is super important. If you look at this one in the drawing form, and if we had a little bit more light on it, you'd be able to see it a little bit more. But it has these like swoopy lines that essentially will trap you in there. Those lines create the landscape, but the landscape is not its purpose. It's the mechanism for how it works. So those lines become different levels of ground surface. Like here's the ground, here are some rocks, here's whatever the surface, however you see it in front of it. The purpose of all of that is I want these paintings to work so that you're seeing all time at once. So, because that's how time is. Each one of these layers has a different perspective. So 1 point perspective. This top layer goes to a certain point. The other layer goes to another point. And then you have this horizon line, which is that horizon line above or below this? I don't know. I mean, I know. But I don't know how you read it. I don't know if you read that as sky, water, underwater. What that does is it makes you feel that when you look at it, it's a settled composition and it's settled space. So you feel like, okay, you can You can like enter the painting because it's solid.
Being Time exhibition is open from now until the middle of June. Anybody who is interested can view it anytime that Delta College campus is open. Anybody that has any questions or is interested can contact me through email at Delta College.
Thank you, Andrew, and all those involved in coordinating this outstanding event for the Delta community. Now, let's see what's on the Dateline Delta calendar of events.
The Delta College Planetarium will be hosting a series of shows during the month of May. For more information about these shows and events happening at the planetarium, visit their website at delta.edu/planetarium. The Great Lakes Bay Health Center will be bringing their mobile medical unit to Delta's main campus on Monday, May 5th from 9 a.m. till noon. Most insurances are accepted. A sliding fee scale is available for the uninsured. The unit will be parked in the F-Wing parking lot. Delta College will be hosting a FAFSA workshop on Wednesday, May 21st from 4 to 6 p.m. in the Computer Lab A135. For a complete listing of items needed to bring, please call the Financial Aid Office at 989-686-9080. For further information on these events or other campus activities, contact the Office of Marketing and Public Information at 989-686-9490 or visit our website at www.delta.edu.
Well, that wraps up our show. Please join us again on May 25th when we highlight what's happening here at Delta College, one of America's leading community colleges. Now, I leave you with the sights and sounds of Delta College. For Dateline Delta, I'm Dick Dolinsky, and thanks for watching.
Local productions seen on Delta College Public Media are made possible with support from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to click that bell icon to stay notified when we upload new content. Videos like this are only possible because of viewers like you. To help support this channel, click on the link in the description below. We'll see you next time.